Hey guys, how you doing? What's up? What you doing? I know what you're doing. I already know. You're either gonna watch this video or you are going to click away. Please don't. Please don't click away. I'm a little partial. Can you stay? I'm just doing a very quick eyebrow tutorial. That's all. It's just not that tutorial. It's not gonna take that long. I got just 3 products. Just 3. That's all. This is another part of my Spoonie thing. I'm just gonna be showing what I do to get, there's fuzz, dog hair, what I do to get my quick brows. I do feathered brows and just sort of like boy brow, pretty much low maintenance, not Instagram brows or anything like that. So let's what is going on with my necklace? Ow. Alright. Let's get started. So for my brows, I usually start with a brow setter. This is the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. And what I usually do to start out with is I get rid of all the excess clear gel on here. And you'll see that there are 2 sides here. There's one with long bristles and one with short bristles. I use the long bristles so I can sort of like feather them up a little bit. So I just go in, feather my brows up until I get close to the end, and then I'll go over. Man, I did a good job with that. So up till I get close to the tail. See, I didn't even need to redip for that. And then over. And then sometimes this brow does not want to cooperate. And that is how I start. And then we're going to let it set for just a little bit. I have a little spoolie here just in case I need to like wipe away some product. But what we're going to do next is use, you can do it in any order you want. Honestly, it's just brows, but what I'm going to do next is I'm going to use the Brow from Benefit. This is shade 1, the lightest shade they have, because I have brows that are white. So let's just get into it. And I like going lighter because it gives a little more wiggle room in case I don't know, make a mistake, so the brow isn't so dark, you know. I make a lot of mistakes, what can I say? So then what I do is I just go over the brow hairs that have the gel, and then I go over the tail, and then I fill in the missing parts. I go to the beginning and sort of like draw the beginning. Didn't really need it, but you can tell a little bit of a difference. And when you do a lighter shade, it's a lot easier to correct. If you make a mistake, I just wiped away a little bit. And then I just fill in. And I don't even know if I'm going to need the next part, but I can still show you. Alright, I'm gonna do my next brow. This one usually needs a beginning, so I'm going to start by drawing just little tiny brow hairs. And then I'm going to go over the hairs that have the brow setter. And I like to use the brow setter first because it gives something for like either the colored brow gel or the pomade to stick to, you know? It's kind of like hair gel a little bit. Feels a little bit like when I would put hair gel in my hair when I was in like 8th grade and it would get all crunchy. You know that feeling? I don't know if you had curly hair back in the early 2000s, but if you did, that's how your eyebrows are going to feel. So I think that's a pretty good job there. And then you just kind of like, if you want to draw a more defined tail, just draw it on. The pomade is really easy. Just make sure you get, honestly, get a lighter color than what your brows actually are. That's my biggest tip, honestly. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off with a brow gel that's tinted. And this one is also in blonde. This one is from ColourPop, because my gimme brow is in like dark brown, and that makes me look kind of like too intense. So I'm just going to gently go over the brow hairs. It's kind of like mascara, so think of it as you're just applying mascara to your brow hairs. And it might catch on, shh, rude! It might catch on some that need to be plucked, so just take note of that, what needs to be plucked after. And I'm not even going to go back in because there's plenty of product. Again, treating it like it is mascara. And then I'm going to go over this part right here. And that is my feathered brow in under 10 minutes. Honestly, I think it would be like 3 minutes if I weren't sitting here yammering, but that's my brows, and that's it. Easy. See? Aren't you glad you didn't turn away? Huh? Now you can see my brows. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for sticking around if you did. If you would give me a like if you liked this content. If you didn't, give it a dislike and let me know in the comments what kind of stuff you would like to see. Give me a subscribe also if you like what I've been doing. Please. It'd make me happy, and I won't do that again. I promise. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so very much.